Hey my Joy Dolls, how y'all doing and welcome back to my channel. Summer is here and darling, we still need to lose weight. So I am going on this challenge where I plan to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And here's exactly how I want to do it. So I broke this video down to 3 parts and I'm hoping that makes it actionable and easy to replicate. And so stay tuned ladies, because as always, it's going to be good. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned on this new series. So girl, the first thing I want you to do is to get your mind prepared. You do this by asking yourself 3 simple questions. Those questions are, what happens if I don't change anything? Will I take care of myself? And what do I have to do to actually be consistent? So let's start with the first question. What happens if I don't change anything? For me, it's quite simple. I'm going to continue to gain weight, which means I'm going to continue to be unhappy with my body, which can impact my health, which can impact my mood, which can also continue to cause me depression and make me sad. It impacts how I show up on my videos, how I show up in my day-to-day life. And honestly, it's just overall doomsday level of fat and sadness. Like, you just got to keep it real, girl. And I want you to be real with yourself. If you continue to eat the way you eat, you're going to continue to feel how you feel, or even worse, and your body's going to continue to get bigger and bigger, and you're going to be unhappy and unhealthy. So let's change that together, boo-boo. Now the next question, will I take care of myself? When you're trying to lose weight and you're eating healthy, nourishing your body, and you're moving your body, that's simply what you're doing. You're taking care of yourself. As a kid, we learned like taking care of ourselves is brushing our teeth and doing our hair and lotioning our bodies. That's taking care of ourselves. But as an adult, taking care of yourself looks so many different ways. And as a mom, taking care of yourself looks even more ways. But if you're not nourishing your body, if you're not moving your body, then you are truly neglecting yourself. You can be squeaky clean, well groomed, but still end up having a heart attack because you're not sleeping, or because you're not eating properly, because you're not moving your body. So you got to start having that outlook that taking care of myself is actually feeding myself good food and moving my body. So I want you to take some time and ponder that question. What does taking care of yourself need? Maybe you have back problems. So when you work out, regardless of hitting the gym, maybe you have to do more stretching because your body just requires more stretching. Now the third question is, what do I need to be consistent? Consistency, consistency, consistency. Consistency is so key in your weight loss journey. This is the one thing I've always struggled. Y'all, I have done keto, I have done low carb, I've done raw vegan, I have done vegetarian, I've done vegan. I've done so many different diets and I've lost a ton of weight, but I always gain it back and then some because I struggle with consistency. And if you want to lose weight and keep it off, girl, you're going to have to learn how to be consistent. In normal cases, I wouldn't do a challenge. I don't like tests. I don't like challenges. When I was a little girl, I was very bad at competition. So growing up, I just learned to just avoid competition at all times. But the woman that I am today is somebody that does it by all means. So if that means that I have to challenge myself, then girl, I'm going to challenge myself. And I suggest you to have that same perseverance, that same thing in you, that you start to drive you and put yourself to the test. But what I really need to be consistent is something that I really never had, y'all, and that is accountability. And so that's why for the first time, I'm not just coming with y'all after I've lost the weight. I'm coming to y'all in the beginning so that we can do it together and I can be held accountable for my entire weight loss journey. So yeah, this is new for me. Let's team up, girl. So my next tip number 2, is to plan like your authentically healthy self, girl. What I mean by that is to choose a diet that's actually good to you and good for you. For example, keto is a diet where you normally do no carbs, but you mostly eat a lot of cheese, a lot of red meat, and a lot of vegetables. But if you don't really like red meat, or you don't like meat at all, and you're not really into cheese, then don't do a diet like keto. And maybe you do like those things, but your body don't agree with it. Like for me, I have acid reflux, so I no longer can do keto because that high-fat diet bothers my belly. So that's what I mean, good to you and good for you. Now, before I lose you, girl, let me just make it simple. I want you to go to ChatGPT, okay? And I want you to tell him all about yourself. You're going to tell him your name. You're going to tell him your age. You're going to tell him your weight. You're going to tell him your job title, how often you exercise. You're going to tell him any problems that you're having with your body or any problems that you're having with your health. You're going to tell him how you normally eat and the things that you actually like to eat when you eat healthy. You're going to give him a maximum number of calories, and you're going to ask him for recipes. You're going to ask him for a workout schedule, and you're going to ask him for a diet plan. Be as specific as possible, girl. Give him the information if you know you're going to be working out in the gym, or if you're going to be walking, or if you're going to be working out at home. Tell him about your target areas where you want to lose weight or gain muscle in, and ask for a workout schedule for both, one for the gym and one for home. Like, girl, you can literally ask for the grocery list, the meal prep ideas, and the recipe. It's that easy, girl. Plan like a boss. Let AI plan for you. Let me know if you want me to do an example of this for my workout plan. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to juice for 30 days. I'm going to allow ChatGPT to choose my recipes for my juices. I'm going to give them all my information. And I'm also going to allow it to provide me with a workout schedule for 5 days a week. I'm not going to stick too heavy on the workout schedule unless I really like it, because I'm going to try to create one based off some YouTubers. Based off some Instagram girls that I've been like saving all those videos for. But my goal is to work out actually 5 days a week. I want to say 7 days a week, but I normally work 2 12-hour shifts 2 days a week. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to work out after those 12-hour shifts. It's going to be a miracle, but I may even try to push myself. Now, the final thing I'm going to do, the third thing, darling, is to render this month to God. Like, girl, I'm going to be real. I can't accomplish anything without my best friend, my cheerleader, my Abba Father, darling. Like, I'm seriously in a relationship with the Holy Spirit, and I'm asking him to lead me, girl. And so I encourage you, whether you're speaking to God or you're simply writing in a journal, have a deep conversation about your whole life and ask for help. Pour it out on a page or just speak it all out to him. Like, tell him everything. Tell him that you weigh 250 pounds, but you never really had a chin because you was born a 15-pound baby and you always been chunky. Tell him how you would have actually been healthy, but your mama didn't cook for you. All she did was buy y'all McDonald's every day. I'm making this up. And when you're speaking to God about it, let him know to help you not to quit. Let him know you need strength. Tell him to teach you how to take care of your body. Tell him how to teach you how to exercise. Tell him to give you the resilience that you need to carry this thing through. People always say that the hardest part of weight loss is starting, but the hardest part of weight loss is not stopping. Our core belief of who we are identifies with being unhealthy. It identifies with not eating all day and drinking Starbucks 3 times a day and then coming home and smashing a half a pizza or a whole pizza. Like, it identifies with those unhealthy habits, and we're comfortable there. But darling, at some point you gotta starve your flesh. You gotta starve those bad habits, and you have to feed the ones that's gonna actually produce change. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to juice for 30 days. I have GERD and my stomach need a rest. And juice will not just nourish my entire body, but it will allow my system to rest so that it can heal. It'll flush and clean everything. So I'm challenging myself to take care of me while I'm still healthy enough to decide to take care of me and not have to be reactive because the doctor said or this situation happened where I have no choice but to take care of me. And that's the thing I learned as well. Taking care of yourself shouldn't be an option. Treating your body right shouldn't be an option. But as a girl who's done it the wrong way or done it the right way on and off for years, I understand and I relate and I know why I eat the way I eat or why I do the things I do. And it's not because I feel like I'm not taking care of myself. It's not because I want to cause my body harm. It's surely because I want to gain weight. But it's a comfort mechanism. Because after I've had me a day, my reward system is to simply watch me some TV, eat me some food, and chill out for a bit. But if I'm not nourishing my body with healthy things and I'm waiting at night to just eat all this food, if I'm just choosing the wrong things, or if I'm not working out, I'm not taking care of myself. I'm not doing right by me. So that's why I want you to ask yourself those questions, girl. So you can finally get in the mindset of showing up to take care of yourself. I truly believe that all change starts in the heart, which means that it starts with love. And for me, that means it starts with God. Taking care of yourself is giving yourself love. Now, if you got any weight loss tips or you got any special juice recipes, darling, please let me know in the comments. So I'm going to be updating you guys weekly. This is a journey. Join me, girl. And until we meet again, darling, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay updated. And bye-bye, girl. Let's lose some weight.